Where have you been all this time?
I'm not sure I should tell you.
Oh, come on. I'll understand.
I was unconscious, so I couldn't come see you.
Unconscious? Really? Like when all the lights go out and everything?
That's right.
Wow. Why were you unconscious?
There were these, Come on. We gotta keep moving.
Why won't you tell me what happened to you?
I don't want you to worry.
Really? I'm the son of the biggest daredevil in the world, and you don't want to worry me?
Yeah, well, the less you know, the less you have to worry about. Come on.
I'll ask Mother about what happened to you. She'll tell me.
Fine. I guess it's better if I tell you myself.
Yeah?
You see, we're under attack.
Is it the Morcons?
No, they're these aliens. And they've come to invade our lands.
Oh, I know about them. Mother told me, but they're still far away.
Not far enough. I had to fight some and they hurt me.
Really?
Yeah. They left me behind, but... Well, I haven't been myself for a few days.
Cool.
Oh yeah, real cool. Just can't do that yet. Yeah?
These invaders, why are they here?
Well, nobody really knows yet. But, seeing how things are going, we'll find out soon enough. And I don't think we're gonna like it.
But you and Mother will look after everyone, won't you?
That's why I have to make sure you're safe first. Then we'll have to find out exactly what we're up against. All right, enough questions. We have to keep moving.
Yes, Father. been thinking. What if the aliens just want to live here in peace with us, and we don't understand them properly?
Dax.
Yeah, okay. not coming.
Potential for improvement assessed as high.
You know, it rots the brain. The way I walk is with a cane. The wind it blows, it takes me in, and times it turns, it makes me thin, yeah. My life is going down the drain. My wife, you know, she went insane. My kids are messed up in the brain. When I'm high, I feel no shame. When my mind won't hold still. When I feel the sickening chills. When I feel I've had my fill and every voice I hear is shrill, I calm myself with whiskey and pills. I calm myself with whiskey and pills. The people I know, their numbers change. Their view of me is rearranged. The way I see, they're really strange. I've got no reason to play their game, yeah. I look at them, but I don't care. I tell them all what's fair is fair, and here and there and everywhere. When my mind won't hold still, when I feel the sickly chills, when I feel I've had my fill, and every voice I hear is shrill, I call upon my friends, whiskey and pills. I call upon my friends, whiskey and pills. Ooh, whiskey and pills. It's the pavement, yes, I'm on the ground. Turn me around, see if I'm okay. Check out the smile that's on my face. He said to me, well, come on, son, finish him up, boy, your days are done. Off my mind, I got the chills. Even though he talked with skill. But the voice I heard was shrill, it was the sound I had to kill. I turned around and grabbed my whiskey and pills. Can't say goodbye to whiskey and pills. I call on my friends, whiskey and pills. I call myself with whiskey and pills. Whiskey and pills. Ooh, pills, yeah. Whiskey and 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 pills. Ow!
Shit. What's the use?
Life support conditions within acceptable parameters.
Billy was rad. The concert was insane.
Totally, man. Shame it's over.
Man, Billy was rad.
Not now.
That concert was
Not
insane.
now.
Totally.
That was fun. I wish we could spend more time together.
Well, you know,
Yeah, I know. You're a lot to do. But still,
stick with Asker.
I'm gonna take a look around.
Watch your step.
So, you supply food for the Bastion?
That's right. And I've got my eye on you. And I'm gonna get back to work now, okay?
Can you teach me it?
You wanna learn from them?
Good to see so many. Everyone says this whole thing would fall apart without. Yeah, maybe. But it's sure gonna be easier with you.
do that yet. Hey.
Good to see you, Jax. Have you thought about what you want to do next?
No. I'm still deciding what I'm going to do with you first, Dawkins.
Ah, so you know.
You being this friendly after everything you've done. I don't like it. And I don't trust you. Why didn't you just tell me who you were from the start?
I thought it might be confusing, and I knew you had some personal business to deal with first. But now that you're done, we can finally start our work. The Skyans have a considerable head start, so we don't have much time.
Why the hell should I get mixed up in any of this?
You have no other choice, Jax. You won't be able to get rid of that alien infection without my help. And besides, how long is it since you had a good dose of ELEX or mana? You don't have enough strength or magic to fight, and the infection is only making it worse. I'm the only one who can save you. I know more about this kind of disease than anyone else.
I guess you're right. We might as well work together.
Let me start by explaining exactly what's happening to you. The Skyanids that bit you are highly enhanced with a purple substance not unlike our blue ELEX. That's why I've taken to calling it Dark ELEX. The whole thing is rather confusing, but both our blue ELEX and this new purple stuff have a few things in common. They both come from a different world. And they can both cause terrible mutations while also unleashing incredible powers. But this Dark ELEX is more like a disease. It's highly infectious, and once it finds a suitable host, it replicates at a rapid rate.
Skyans. Did you come up with the name?
The alien invaders gave it to themselves. I was able to intercept some of their transmissions, which is how I know they're getting ready for the next phase of their invasion.
You can understand them?
It's not difficult. I've spent many lifetimes in the pursuit of scientific knowledge. And the language of science and mathematical algorithms is universal. The Skyans are no exception.
All right, if you know so much about these Skyans, tell me how to stop them.
They've come with a huge number of warriors and creatures to take over our planet. Harness it for their own use.
Why don't you tell me something I don't know?
Their formers are already operational. They're using them to pump Dark ELEX into the ground. That makes the areas around these formers extremely dangerous. I wouldn't recommend approaching them without the best equipment possible, and a substantial military force.
Get to the point.
In the end, that's what it boils down to. Military force and equipment. We need strong allies who will support our cause. If we are to stand a chance against the overwhelming strength of the Skyans, the sixth power will have to become the greatest human military force in history.
You have a lot of explaining to do. You sent a signal into space when you were still the hybrid, and then this strange object appears in the sky. Just what the hell did you do?
You have to understand, although I still remember much of my time as the hybrid, many of the machine's thoughts and memories were wiped out. But it appears the hybrid opened a wormhole near Magellan not long before its encounter with you.
A what?
A wormhole. A phenomenon capable of bridging time and space. And clearly our unwanted visitors used it to get here.
Right. And I guess them attacking us now is just pure coincidence.
I understand why you're angry. I would be skeptical too, but I'm afraid that's all I can tell you. I ask myself these questions every damn day, believe me. But those memories are gone. The hybrid machine is a thing of the past, and there's nothing I can do about it. We have to look forward, try to figure it all out before the Skyans overwhelm us. I see the infection is affecting your speech.
Huh? What are you talking about?
And your memory, too. Interesting. I believe you wanted to say something?
That's the best you can come up with? Brute force and military power?
That's only the beginning. We have a lot of work ahead of us, Jax. First, the Bastion is going to need improvements if it's going to house a growing army. And we can't lose sight of the movements of enemy troops and their Skyanid creatures. If we see them making any significant advances anywhere, we'll have to intervene immediately. And of course, the first thing we need is a suitable faction we can form an alliance with.
Okay. Let's say I start looking for an ally to join your sixth power.
There are so many feuds. All the factions in Magellan are at each other's throats. But the only way we can hope to defeat the Skyans is by building an army stronger than theirs. So speak to the leaders of each faction. Find out who would make the best and strongest ally. Join them, poach their warriors, or, I don't know, capture their commanding officers. I don't care how you do it. Just do whatever it takes to make the Bastion as powerful as it can be. And get moving. The enemy is practically on our doorstep.
When are you going to do something about my infection?
I'm already working on it. The study of Dark ELEX is at the top of my agenda. We still have time. I don't believe you're going to mutate into a Skyanid creature anytime soon. And you have a strong will. If Dark ELEX works anything like the blue substance we know, you stand a good chance.
Don't fuck with me. I don't want this thing to kill me just because you want to play war.
Look, it's going to take time. I need peace and quiet to conduct my research. In the meantime, you need to prepare for the coming battles with the Skyans.
Why would any faction want to join forces with us?
The only way we can stop the Skyans' advance is with an iron will and an army of fearless warriors. But all these factions have been fighting each other as long as they can remember, so the only solution is a new central power. One that has complete autonomy and independence. As soon as the others see that humanity stands a chance against the invaders, they'll join us. It's up to you to recruit them and train them, and find your old strength. You're the only one who can pull them out of their apathy and fear. You must prepare them for the coming war. They'll be fighting to stop the total extinction of humanity. Be their hero, be their leader, their last hope of salvation. Beast of Zakor.
Don't call me that. It's ancient history. And it isn't true anymore.
And yet, people still talk about your fight with the hybrid, about what you did in the war against the Albs. You might be an outsider to them now, but they'll learn to trust you again.
You're a fucking hypocrite, you know that? Like you had nothing to do with the hybrid.
I'm weak and I'm burnt out. And the machine that controlled me back then doesn't exist anymore. It's your willpower that saved us all from the hybrid. And you still have it, just as strong as it ever was. So go out there, convince them to fight with us against the Skyans, and do it before it's too late.
Improvements for the Bastion? What kind of improvements exactly?
Well, the first thing we need to do is clear the surrounding area of anything dangerous. We can't take the next step with those things hounding us all the time.
Is that all?
You're the expert in killing things. I'm sure you can handle it.
How did you escape the hybrid's machine?
When you defeated that pathetic hybrid form, the logical part of the machine was destroyed. And that's when Dr. Adam Charles Dawkins started coming back. Eventually, I managed to open the capsule I was stuck in. But it was a few weeks before I could move properly or use my muscles again. Can't say I'm quite my old self yet. But at least I'm free of the machine's destructive thoughts. And that's good enough for now.
The area around the bastions should be safe enough now.
Good. Then it's time to take a look at these walls. They're falling apart. I heard there's a retired master builder living somewhere on the bastion's outskirts. I'm not sure if he was ever responsible for the upkeep of the walls, but maybe he can be persuaded to do it now anyway. It would be a huge step forward. I believe the old builder's name is Gardock.
I'll see what I can do.
Good. In the meantime, I'll continue studying your infection. It looks like we're ready to start organizing ourselves. We're both too busy to deal with everything that needs doing. And the more people we have here, the more we'll need a good leader. A commander who can keep all of our fighters under control. We can't let anarchy take root here, or our little sixth power project will have failed before it's even begun.
I think I found our commander, Warlord Theog down at the World Heart. He'd be perfect for us. I'm just not sure he'll be willing to go along with your great plan.
Hey, this is your plan as much as mine. I'd never be able to do it alone, and you know that. Just don't make me wait too long. The future of the world is at stake.